When I was 5 years old, I was playing alone near the road when suddenly, a bus full of kids stopped next to me. A tall man with a bushy beard came down. He knelt down next to me.
"Where are you off to, little missy? Would you like an ice cream?"
Do you have blueberry popsicle and orange icy creams?
Oh yes, I have those. I have everything.
But I don't have money. I'll get it from Mama.
It's for free. Just come with me, princess.
Free? Why? Are you trying to kidnap me?
Suddenly, he tried to grab my hand and pull me towards his truck. I was terrified.
Let go! I don't want to go with you!
Get away from my girl, you monster!
Mama rushed forward and grabbed me while the man turned and ran away.
Mama, how did you know I was here?
I saw the monster's face through my baby's eyes.
My eyes? How?
See, mi amor?
Mama sees everything you see. She's got the doctor to put a special camera behind your eye so she can always come help her baby. My eyes widened in shock as she carried me home. Mama was the coolest, or so I thought. Hi, my name is Isabella, and I'm a Tico. That means I'm from Costa Rica. I was born in one of its smallest villages. When I was 7, I found a book outside the village doctor's house one day. It was full of lovely pictures. I took it to Mama and asked her to help me read it. Mama snatched the book from me and threw it into the fire. Then she said if she ever saw me reading, she'd make me do all the house chores, alone. Fine, I'd just do it where she couldn't see me. The next day, I snuck out to the village doctor and said,
If you teach me how to read, I'll make sure no one bullies your kids for being snobby brats.
But before he could even say a word, Mama showed up. I told you, I know everything. Whenever you try to disobey me, I will make you regret it. It was obvious she could see whatever I did, all the time. But what if I did it in the dark so she couldn't see? So every night after everyone went to bed, I would light the tiniest candle in the house and teach myself to read some words. By the time I was 15, I was sure I wanted to go to school in the city. But Mama obviously decided it was time for me to get married.
You're lucky he agreed to marry you because, darling, you're ugly.
But the day before the wedding, the volcano close to our village erupted. Within hours, we had to leave everything behind and run to San Jose to our Uncle Pablo. On our way, someone told us that my groom had run away with another girl, with all the dowry my parents had given him. When we reached his house, Uncle Pablo immediately pulled Papi to his study, while his daughters, Daphne and Carla, rushed out to see me. Just as I was about to say hello, Carla slapped Daphne and came to me. I jumped back, scared she was going to hurt me.
Oh, don't worry. We had a bet. If you're pretty, she would slap me. And if you're ugly, I would slap her.
And yeah, I slapped her hard. You are ugly. Then Daphne came and gave me a quick kiss on my nose. What was happening? Aren't you a little cutie? But you look innocent. How can I get you a boyfriend then?
A what? What's a boyfriend?
It's a guy whose life you'll ruin.
I don't want to ruin anyone's life. I don't want a boyfriend.
Well, too late. I've already made my decision. They both burst into laughter at the exact same time. Suddenly they stopped laughing and glared angrily at each other. Ooh, sisterly drama. It turned out that Carla had stolen Daphne's boyfriend last year, and they'd not spoken to each other properly since. Then their mama said one of them had to share her room with me. Immediately, Daphne grabbed my arm and pulled me to her room. I'll take good care of her, Mama. Then she said loudly so her sister could hear, I need someone to take my revenge from this witch so-called sister. Once inside, I put my pillow on the floor and was about to sleep. But Daphne insisted I sleep on the bed. But I can't sleep on your bed. Mom will get mad. She put a little camera behind my eyes and she can see everything. Are you crazy or something? What camera? To sleep on the stupid bed, you stupid village girl. Wait, Mom was lying about the camera thing all this time? And I believed her. I felt so dumb. In the middle of the night, I woke up to a strange sound. I sneaked a peek and almost passed out. There was a guy in the room, and he was kissing Daphne. Just then the door flew open and Carla charged at them. You little backstabbing, good-for-nothing witch! You're making out with my boyfriend! What kind of a sister does that? I'm just giving you a taste of your medicine. Remember when you stole my boyfriend? Besides, I thought he should date the prettier twin. Prettier? You're literally a copy of me.
There's two of you? What's going on? Which one of you is my girlfriend?
I am! No, me! Suddenly they were both pulling the poor boy and trying to kiss him. One of them threw a shoe which came flying at me. Ow! Keep me out of your drama, you psycho Humpty Dumpty! All three of them turned to me. The boy's eyes met mine, and my heart started beating like crazy. He pushed them both off him and stepped towards me. The twins looked from him to me and were immediately one team again. Get out of here! They pushed the boy out of the window and high-fived each other for getting their fight. But the next second, Daphne spat on Carla's face. I hate you. Don't think we're friends just because we both hate this cow. The next morning, I ran downstairs and found Mama crying. She said that since we were poor, we would have to work as their servants. Carla pinched me. You hear that? From now on, you're our maid, Cinderbella. Just then, Puppy spoke up and said that Uncle Pablo had generously decided I would start school with Humpty Dumpty. What? As soon as we got to school, the twins turned on me. Listen here, loser. Don't you dare tell anyone you're related to us. Yeah, and don't forget, you're still our maid. Then each one went with a boy, like a different boy from yesterday. As soon as I sat in class, I noticed everyone was staring at me, especially the boys. One of them instantly asked for my number. When the teacher came, she spotted me as the new kid immediately and asked about my previous school. I gulped, suddenly nervous. I learned to read and to write. She's lying. She's never been to school. She's our maid. No, that's not true. I mean, it's true I am their maid, and I've never been to school, but... Never been to school? I can't believe they put you in 9th grade. You should be in 1st grade. And within the hour, I was sitting amongst itty-bitty 1st graders. As soon as the teacher would turn to the board, someone would pinch me or pull my hair or throw spitballs. If you were in the village, I'd have you all running to your mamas and puppies. A small mousy girl, Mindy, threw a paper ball straight at my face. Yeah, but you're not in the village now, are you, you Dumbo? Oh, how I wished I could fight these rich brats. A few days later, the principal came to our class and found me sleeping. You made a huge mistake by putting me in the 1st grade. Just let me take some tests, and you'll see. Finally, she agreed. Then the principal took me to the 9th grade. This girl here is a true genius. She's smarter than all of you without ever going to school. The guy who asked my number winked at me. Beauty with brains? Me likey. Maybe you can help me study privately. I grinned as I caught the look on the twins' faces. They looked like they'd smelt dirty diapers. At lunch, a group of kids gathered around me. One of them said he'd pay me $100 if I tutored him. Another yelled, My family is 10 times richer. I'll pay you $500. Before the end of the week, I was the official school tutor. Obviously, this meant I was one of the most popular kids at school. And best of all, money was rolling in. My parents also got extra jobs at a fancy restaurant, too. One day after school, a woman stopped me and said she'd give me $100 an hour if I helped her kid with math. A little later, I was at her home, waiting to meet her little angel. It turned out to be Mindy, the 1st grade bully. The minute she saw me, she ran out screaming, I'm not studying with this ugly village cow! No amount of money was worth teaching this brat. Just as I was leaving, someone called me. It was the boy from the twins' room. He looked just as shocked to see me. Well, say something. What? Oh, hi. I'm Juan, and you're beautiful. You are the evil twins' shared boyfriend. Ugh, don't even remind me of those psychos. They both still show up here and peek in through my curtains sometimes at night. I'm Bella, their cousin. Bella, I know this might sound a bit much, but ever since I've seen you, I can't stop thinking about you. Would you like to go on a date with me? I would, but I can't deal with the twins' drama right now. I just want to study and save up for college. They'll never know. No one will, till you want them to. I really wanted to date him, so I said yes. In a minute, he was with me and kissed me intensely. Suddenly, someone started banging on the door. I see him. He's kissing someone. I can't see her face. Open up, Juan. We just want to talk to that witch. Juan helped me escape his house to the backyard while he held them off. I ran home to find the twins were there before me, and they looked pissed. Why are you grinning like you've got a hanger stuck on your mouth, moron? Why do you look like you're about to die? She threw a shoe at me while I ran upstairs. The next few months were amazing. Juan and I snuck around whenever we could. All the while, the crazy twins were hot on our tail. Once he came to the house, and just as he leaned in to kiss me, the twins appeared. I ended up pushing him into one of the bushes. Another time, I decided to wear a wig and huge glasses to one of our dates. And the next day, wanted posters were up all over the school. But it all came crashing down soon enough. One day, Juan surprised me by taking me to a very fancy restaurant. To my horror, it was the same place Mom and Dad had started working at. But thankfully, they acted like they didn't know me. But then out of nowhere, the twins showed up. Juan, babe, you want to meet your in-laws? Shut up, Daphne. What my parents do is none of your business. Yeah, but it's Juan's business, you gold digger. Babe, that's her parents. And she's our maid. Well, guess what? I knew all that. I don't care. I love her exactly as she is. She's so much better than you bimbos. Mom and Dad heard the commotion and came to us, and Carla started making fun of them and their clothes. That's when I really lost it. I'm so tired of you two! Ever since we've come here, all you've done is act like you're much better than us, just because you're born in the city. But that doesn't make anyone better. It's kindness and generosity that makes people better and worthy of love. And all of you've been till now is mean and cruel. If that's what city people do, I'm so glad I was born in the village. Suddenly, everyone around me started clapping. Some kid from the table next to us threw a poached egg at the sisters, who screamed and ran away. That evening, I went to Mom and Dad's room and said I had saved enough money to move out. With your income and my tuition, we can totally leave this hell. The day after we moved, I was shocked to find out someone had put up a video of my little rant, and it was going viral. Everyone said I was brave and smart, while the twins were just awful bullies. They even got suspended from the school for a month, and they were banned from the prom. But I quit that place anyway and joined Juan's school. Life eventually turned normal. Best of all, not only did Mom and Dad join my classes to study, they became my best students.
Hi, I'm Nellie from San Francisco. Please like and subscribe. My mom worked as a caretaker at a rich old man's home, and Dad was a street vendor who sold chocolates. My sister, Jenna, who was 2 years older, took care of me while our parents were at work. Once when I was 7, Mom took me and Jenna to the mansion where she worked, and it was massive. The old man who lived there couldn't move around much and had no family, so Mom did everything for him. Feeling curious, I sneaked into his room to see him. Just then, I saw him struggling to reach for the glass of water, and I ran forward to help. He smiled and asked,
"Oh, such a lovely girl. What's your name?"
"Nellie, and what's yours, sir?"
You can call this old man anything you like, little Nellie.
I started enjoying his company, and he loved mine. But Jenna never cared to meet him. She would just come to watch TV at the mansion every day. Once in the 5th grade, I was asleep when Jenna poked me awake at night and said she had something to show me. To my shock, it was a really expensive-looking watch. Oh my God, where'd you get this from? I found it in the drawer at the mansion. Isn't it cool? No, it's not cool, dummy. It's stealing. But no one's ever going to wear this. Think of the stuff we could buy if we sell it, Nellie. No way! You have to put it back, or I'll tell Mom and Dad and the old man. She made an annoyed face, but the next day she took it with her to return it. When we got to the mansion, though, we received some shocking news. The old man was gone. I was heartbroken to hear it. Soon after, the old man's lawyer showed up, and Mom sent me and Jenna away while they talked in the study. The minute the lawyer left, we heard screams, and we found Mom and Dad dancing.
We're billionaires. The old man left all his money to us. This is the happiest day of our lives.
We're rich? Nellie, can you believe it? It's all ours now.
This watch? Mine.
And before I knew it, we'd moved into his mansion, and my family went on a shopping spree. They were spending money like crazy. Nellie, buy some fancy clothes, please. We're joining the new school with all the rich kids. We need to look like them. No thanks. Designer dresses aren't my thing. We were enrolled in the best private school in town. Since both Jenna and I loved dancing since we were kids, I went to sign up for the school's dance club right away and found her there too. We auditioned, and I was excited when we were both selected, but Jenna was acting like she didn't even know me. The next day, I was sitting by myself in the cafeteria when a girl walked over and said, "Hey, get lost, kid. This is Amy's table." But there are so many other empty tables, and who's Amy? I'm Amy, and Amy always sits on this one. She suddenly picked up my plate of spaghetti and rubbed it all over my shirt. There, your t-shirt is designer now. Original art by Amy. I was about to smack her when suddenly I saw Jenna marching over to my table with a glass of juice. But when she came close, she threw it straight at my face. Didn't you hear Amy the first time? Move it. As the two high-fived, I ran off to wash the juice out of my eyes. What was wrong with Jenna? As I washed my face and looked up, I saw Jenna standing behind me. Do you want to explain what just happened there, super jerk? Yeah, I'm here to explain it, so listen closely. You want to be a loser? Fine. But I want to start over with my life, and I'm gonna be popular. So you better not tell anyone that we're sisters, okay? And with that, she just walked off. Which? She and Amy kept bothering me in school, but I tried ignoring them and focusing on getting better at dancing. And within a few years, I was officially a part of the school's dance team. The studio was my happy place, but I couldn't say the same about home. Jenna and Mom were too busy partying and attending fancy events, while Dad was always out driving his luxury cars, and I was often all alone. At least we spent some time together before we got all this money. But to my surprise, I found out that Mom was throwing a huge party on my 15th birthday. When I stepped out into the pool area that evening, I was really surprised because I couldn't spot anyone from my class. They were all Jenna's friends. And standing next to the cake, all ready to cut it, was freaking Amy. What are you doing, weirdo? It's my birthday.
Your birthday? Oh my god, I completely forgot. Well, looks like you and Amy have the same birthday. Jenna asked me to throw a big party for her gorgeous friend. Maybe you can both cut the cake together?
No thanks, Mom. I'm good. Yeah, Amy's not sharing space with this poorly dressed loser. The photos have to go up on my Instagram. Yeah, sure. I'm the loser. But so are you. It's pretty lame that someone else's mother had to throw you a birthday party. Where's your own mom? Amy leapt forward to attack me, but I pushed her off and she landed straight in the cake. She pounced at me again, and as we wrestled, we both ended up falling into the pool. Amy started to scream and cry because her look was ruined, and Mom and Jenna started screaming at me. Ugh, they were all unbelievable. I just stormed off, cleaned up, and snuck out to go to school, to the dance studio. I turned on the music, but suddenly I saw a strange figure behind me in the mirror, and I screamed. Who are you? Why are you sneaking up on me, creep?
Hey, relax. I'm Daniel. My parents donated this dance studio to the school. I come here every evening to practice. You're the one interrupting.
I couldn't think of a reply, so I just walked out, but he followed me.
I didn't mean to offend you, and you don't have to go. Maybe you could dance with me?
I looked straight into his dreamy blue eyes, and I couldn't refuse. Yeah, why not? We danced and then talked for hours. I found out he was my senior in school and already part of an established dance group. We grew close and always met at the studio. It was our spot, and soon I had a pretty big crush on him. Once Jenna saw me talking to Daniel on the playground, and as soon as he left, she ran to me.
Hello, my little sister.
Little sister? Aren't you afraid someone will hear you? Oh, you're funny. BT Dubs, how do you know Daniel? He's so cute, and I've had a crush on him since the first day. Are you guys friends? Please introduce me to him. Wait, what? Jenna liked Daniel? My heart just sank hearing that. I liked him too, but I couldn't hurt my sister. The same evening, I met Daniel and decided to talk to him. Daniel, I need to tell you something. My sister, Jenna, I think she likes you. She's super cute, and you both will be great together. I can introduce her to you sometime.
Jenna. Oh, yeah, I've met her, but she isn't really my type. And besides, there's someone else.
And with that, he took my hand and my heart was racing.
It's you. I like you, Nellie.
And suddenly he leaned in for a kiss. Just as our lips touched, the door burst open and Jenna barged in with Amy right behind her. Oh my God. Good thing I told you to follow her, Jenna. Amy's always right about people. Jenna stared at me with pure rage. Wow, my own sister stabbing me in the back? You act like you're so innocent, but you're such a snake. Jenna, this isn't what it looks like. I didn't mean to. What, did you just fall on his lips? I'll tell you what it looks like. I told you I liked someone, and the next thing I know, you're in his arms? Just to get back at me, huh?
Jenna, I kissed her, and I'm sorry, but I like her.
Oh, shut up. Do you even think I care about you? I care about my sister betraying me. Jenna, please. I tried talking to her so many times after that, but she didn't listen to a word, and I felt terrible. Even at home, she would act as if I was invisible. And soon after, I found out that as the dance team captain, she'd kicked me out of the team and replaced me with Amy. What? We were participating in a national level competition soon. When I told everything to Daniel, he came up with an idea. Why don't we enter the competition as a separate act? You don't need to be part of the school team to do that. I agreed, and on the day of the competition, Jenna had no idea we were participating. When our names were announced, Jenna's jaw just dropped open. We danced really well, and the whole audience got on their feet to applaud us. Jenna's act was right after ours, and it started off smoothly. But right in the middle, Amy forgot all her steps. As she fumbled around on the stage, she went crashing straight into Jenna, and the two landed on their butts. The entire crowd burst out laughing as Jenna screamed at Amy. "You've ruined everything, clumsy idiot. Just get off of me." Amy and the whole team just stormed off the stage. At the end of the competition, I was shocked when Daniel and I won. As we were handed out trophies, Jenna climbed onto the stage and attacked me. "This belongs to me, you witch. You just keep stealing things that belong to me." "I didn't take anything that was yours. If this trophy makes you happy, have it. Here, I dedicate this to Jenna, the loser who can't accept defeat." And I just left the stage. She was crazy. A few days later, our school was hosting a charity event, and all the parents were a part of it. Mom donated a huge amount of money, and later she was called onto the stage and given an award. Just then, I saw Amy climb onto the stage too, and she snatched the mic from the host. "Thanks to Jenna's mom for donating such a huge amount to the poor. You came from the same background, so you understand them completely, of course. Jenna told me how you guys were so poor. You were cleaning toilets at a rich man's house, and now look at you. Wow." Mom's jaw dropped, and so did Jenna's. Everyone started whispering, "Really? She used to be a maid? But she tells everyone she was born a billionaire." Mom ran through the crowd until she found Jenna and pulled her aside. "That little brat, Amy, what did you tell her?" I'm sorry, Mom. I didn't know she was going to publicly announce that. My reputation is ruined because you couldn't keep your mouth shut. What will they think of me now? That I was poor? Yes. What's wrong with that? I didn't know we had to be ashamed of our past. And if money is all your friends care about, you should get new friends. It's not a secret that Jenna had to hide. Jenna just stood there silently, and I turned to her. "Jenna, I know you hate me, but I swear, I met Daniel way before I knew you liked him. I would never hurt you intentionally. You're my sister, and I miss the old you who used to take care of me and dance with me." Jenna suddenly started to cry and hugged me. "Nellie, I'm sorry for being such a jerk. I just wanted nice things and to be treated nicely. And all the money, it just got to my head. I started behaving badly just to fit in with the rich kids. And I knew Daniel didn't like me, but I still acted like a fool. I've missed you too." I was so glad to have my sister back. But Mom suddenly leapt towards me. "You're such a stupid girl." But Dad stopped her.
How dare you? Have you forgotten all this money is Nellie's?
"Wait, what?" Dad then told me the old man had left everything to me, and once I turned 16, I was the only one who could decide how it would be used. Seriously? You've just been misusing my money all these years? And I bet you were never gonna tell me, Mom. I'll make sure you don't spend a penny on another stupid thing again.